If you need to build complex databases, data warehouses, or business intelligence systems more quickly, and you'd like to see how you can build one in a single day, then this short video is for you. In the next few minutes, you'll see how quickly and easily you can build a single database, or even a data warehouse, by combining data from multiple tables that contain disparate data formats. The capability you'll see here is especially valuable for building fast prototypes in an agile development process. Here's the finished result we'll be working toward. It shows the data elements of an example data warehouse. It's ready for export to an analytics or business intelligence tool of your choice. The data includes customer-related information and customer order information that will be combined from 3 big source files. When you see how fast and easily you can combine data from different sources, you'll understand how you can build much bigger and more complex data warehouses in a small fraction of the time it normally takes. Our first step is to define an information model by creating a concept map. We start by using a free third-party concept mapping tool. You can learn more about CMap and download it from the web at this address. Again, this software is free. In CMap, we begin by adding information elements or concepts for our data warehouse. In this demo example, we start with 2 broad concepts, customers and customer orders. Each of these concepts is related to the other because customers place orders. And both concepts are related to others that we'll also include in our data warehouse. For example, customers have names and addresses, which can be broken down into more specific concepts. As we enter these concepts into CMap, we establish relationships among them by drawing simple lines from one to another. Then we describe the relationships by labeling the lines. As a rule, it's best to give each line a specific label rather than a general one to describe the relationship. Your concept map can be pretty simple, like this one, or it can be much more complex. Once you've got associations expressed between the concepts, you'll be able to get to any piece of information in your data warehouse by starting with any concept to which it's been associated in your map. As with any roadmap, you can start anywhere in the map to get anywhere else you want to go. When your map includes most of the initial data elements you want in your data warehouse, you can then import the map into the associative data warehouse tool. When the software imports the XML map, it creates a model where we'll keep the information associated to each concept. You can see that each of the rectangles on the screen corresponds to a concept we've just mapped. Now it's time to import our data from various sources to populate our associative model. We can import from a flat file, a database, or an XML file. For this example, our first source is from a database. The data is from a fictitious company called Northwind. Our first file contains data from various sales territories. It includes the region ID, the territory description, and the territory ID. First, we tell the system where to find the source data file. Next, we add data from a second database. This one contains information related to customers. We work the same way as with the first, pulling the column headers from the area on the left into the corresponding concept boxes to the right. We're mapping these columns on the left, which you remember came from the source file, to the concept boxes on the right. Remember that we defined those concepts in CMap. We map the data columns to concepts by dragging each column from our source window at left to a corresponding concept box at right, working one by one. As you do this, you can map matching names, or you can rename the concept positions on the right or the data columns on the left. This process of dragging data columns into concept boxes prepares the system to import the data. When we import the data in the next step, the system will populate the appropriate data in the correct concept. Sometimes you find that the columns in your database don't correspond exactly to the concepts you've mapped. When this happens, it's easy to find and fix any mismatches. In this case, one column header is called company/name, but the concept we've mapped is called company. If we verify that the two are the same, we just drag company/name into company and we don't worry about it. If we've got a column on the left that doesn't have a concept box to the right, we just click on the column name. the system creates a new concept even though we didn't previously map it. Now let's add one more database. This one is for customer orders. Following the same drag and drop process, we map the columns from the customer order database to the concept map until all of the columns have been mapped. Now that we've mapped the consolidation of 3 different databases, we're ready to import the data from all of them. To do so, we click on the button that says Import Map Columns. The computer takes a few moments to complete the process, depending on the size of the databases. Once the data is imported, we can view all the populated concepts. Now we see a matrix in which each of the concepts is populated with the combined data from all 3 of our sources. With this matrix displayed, we can now go through the data to check our data values. You can then feed the data to a third-party business intelligence or analytical toolkit such as Tableau, Cognos, MicroStrategy, or many others. The easy process you've just seen should help you see that it's possible to build data warehouses in hours or days instead of weeks and months. You can do so by using tools and technologies from Relevance Software, a company that specializes in associative information management technology. But wait, you're thinking, we haven't done any data cleansing. That takes a long time. No worries. That's the topic of our next video. You'll see how fast and easy that can be too. Please also check out a series of additional videos from Relevance Software. They'll show you how to perform other fast and easy processes you'll need for your data warehouse, including data cleansing, creation of reports and ad hoc queries, the process of revising, maintaining, and updating data, and managing big data from small devices. Be sure to see how you can build reports and queries without having to use standard query language or SQL. Here's where you can view the videos. And we look forward to seeing you again soon.